Hey guys, what's up? I'm Christian Mamut again. If you don't already know that. Today I will be talking about the Security Plus and how I passed it. I took it last Monday on January 20th, and it was like in the afternoon. And I took the test, and right away I was kind of like taken aback. I was like, "Whoa, okay, this isn't really exactly how I like studied it." Um, the formatting, I would say that the wording was kind of a bit like more confusing than your average, questions that you see on whatever resource that you're going to use. Nonetheless, I passed. I barely passed. I'll be honest, but like I said, nonetheless, I passed. Right. Uh, I'm super ecstatic. I took a victory lap around the house, uh, and I did the online test. So it was proctored by somebody on the other side. She she was speaking to me and telling me to like take everything off my desk, even though I took pretty much everything off my desk. But um, yeah, I had like a freaking Veeks here. She told me to take that off. But yeah, it was very thorough, strict procedures, and then I got into the exam, and I will say that like the like the first two questions were performance based, and the rest was like purely multiple choice. It was 74 questions. I thought it was supposed to be 90. Maybe I just had like I looked at an old video or something. This is for the SIN 701. That was the one I took, and I'll bring up the certificate right now to have some proof. So the things I studied, or the things I used, and the amount of time I studied, and I'll be brutally honest, I only studied under a week. Believe it or not, I sat down for less than a week. Like literally, like I can say right now, maybe 3 days. 3 days I studied heavily, and the other four I would study here and there because life just catches up, right? Um, but I had already set the date, and I was like, I want to take it. I feel good. Let's do it. And uh, I wouldn't recommend that to most people, especially if you don't know anything. If you're a complete beginner, uh, if you've seen my previous videos, I'm not a complete beginner, but I've never had an actual, you know, professional job. I guess you can say. I've never worked for an enterprise. This is what I can say. Is all of my work before this was purely freelance. Helping friends of friends, family with their computers and stuff. Never cybersecurity focused. So this was a big win for me. Uh, like I said, if you don't feel ready for it, don't don't take it under a week. But if you feel like good, like if you're like okay, I can pass, do about 2 weeks maybe, or 1 week if you're crazy like me. Um, Remember, it's your own risk. This is your money. This was my money I paid for it. I passed on my first try, thankfully. If I didn't, it would have sucked because I would have been like 240 down the drain because I got the 30% coupon from Google Coursera uh, from completing the course. Uh, if you're a student also at a school, you can use there's a 50% off discount on the website. Go look that up. Um, Other than that, the resources I used: exam topics, Exam Compass, Josh Madicor's free Security Plus exams on his website. I'll link everything below. I had even bought the Jason Dion's test, but for me, I didn't really like the way the questions were questioning. They were a bit too difficult, and I was like, okay, well, I feel like this is too hard. I was like, no way, this exam's gonna be like that. And sure enough, from my experience, it wasn't. I only did one practice exam on the out of like the 9 that Jason Dion gives you, so I can't give much feedback on that. But I used those three things: Exam Compass, Exam Topics, and Josh Madicor's Security Plus. Um, that's how I did it. Um, you can do it whatever way you want. I'll leave the links in the description below for those websites. That's all really I have to say for the Security Plus. There's no trick about it. Um, if you, there's no shortcuts, um, I would say that the 2 to 3 months prior, what I had been doing before this, before actually uh, taking the exam, I would say they definitely helped me out, like doing hands-on projects uh, through ones I've made personally, and then ones on the course careers course, with the one that Josh Madakor hosts, the IT professionals course careers course, and then as well as doing the Google cybersecurity course on Coursera. I feel like those two things helped me out without me really knowing. I mean, especially the Google cybersecurity one, right? Because cybersecurity in the name. But definitely, if I think I think you should do those. You should do at least one of those things. Definitely the Google one, especially because you get like a 30% discount if you don't know anybody that's a student or are not a student. So it's you save money there even if you pay for 1 month of the for the course Google course. Sorry. Um, but definitely do that if you haven't done that already. If you have no prior experience on top of studying, that's really my advice. Like I said, there's no shortcut to it. That's how I did it in under 2-ish months, uh, and then really studying for 3 days for the actual exam. Thankfully, I passed again, and I will bring that up. But before I do that, I do want to share that I have gone through my second interview for a system administrator role with my local government, which I currently work for, but in the public health sector. Um, I had it on Friday, so hopefully I'll be hearing something back this week. Um, Good news, God willing. But uh, yeah, I'll make another video and to update everybody on that. Um, so let me go ahead and share my screen here. Let me just pop open the windows. Okay. So I have shoot. I don't even know what to put it in as anymore. Security Plus. It's on CompTIA, right? Yeah, CompTIA Security. There we go. And then I gotta log in. Oh, okay. This thing is just. There we go. So go to my certifications, and here we are. Security Plus, January 20, 2020. Okay. Okay, that's not it. Can I even share this with you guys? I never know anything about like. I always just choose not to like show stuff, but this is like the first time I'm showing something. Really, footage. Okay, this is too complicated. I just want to see the damn thing. Okay, so you guys see that I'm, downloading it from this actual CompTIA site to know that it's a real. I know most of you guys that still would probably believe me, but I wanted to show it to you. And it does take like, okay, I took the exam. It said I passed right away, and then sorry, um, this is my certification again. I'm actual Security Plus certified by CompTIA, January 2020. And then here's like all the other information that would probably go through, like, the proof would be like a code, candidate ID, stuff like that. But yes, so at the end of the exam, I forgot to tell you this. At the end of the exam, uh, it tells you whether you pass or fail right away, and then you like keep going. You have to do like a whole survey too, so it kind of like keeps you like in suspense. You do the survey before you even get your answers, so I'm like there clicking through all the damn survey. It's like 15 questions, and um, you know, I saw those. I was like, my heart was beating. I saw that I passed, and then it shows you your score on the next page, which I barely passed, and then um, I tried like looking right away on the website. I was like, okay, let me log in. Well, first I didn't even know how to do it, but I found my way into the CompTIA website where the certification page was, which I just showed you, and I couldn't find it. And I was like, shit, did I really pass? I was like freaking out. And then I was like, okay, I looked it up and it said, okay, you might need to wait, a couple of days for it to show up on your certifications page. And then thankfully the next day it showed, and that's when I got super excited and I posted it on LinkedIn for like the third time officially. But that's again like my advice to everyone taking the Security Plus in my position with no industry experience, only their own or zero experience at all. Um, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys.